What?
Hi.
Hello.
And
welcome.
welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back to Dad Venture Us, because it's us,
It is.
and we go on Dad Ventures.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
And we're back for another week here.
Back for another dad venture.
That's right. Ogre style.
Ooh.
We're going to be jumping in to the Hazetown here in just a little bit. Hopefully everybody's having a good November.
Oh, yeah.
With Halloween behind us and T-Gives approaching. That's right, we're calling it
T-Gives
now.
I like it. The new slang, spread it around.
That's right. Hashtag Dead Ventures while you're at it. Yeah, just a reminder. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show. Feel free to leave us a comment or a question.
Or a like or a...
Yeah, any of that good stuff. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Campaign 3. And I think we'll jump in here in just a little bit. Are you ready?
I think I am.
Well then, bum bum bum, take it away. Boom boom boom, boom boom boom. Adventurous.
I'd gone to Brixie for a little bit of mechanical help on this strange new machine. She had come to the conclusion that the metal and materials were not something an enchanter would do. Signs pointed to the ogre tinkerer known as Thunker Gloomrage. My next respective goal was to head off to Hazetown, the ogre's district. Upon reaching across the river, there's more things lurking in the shadows. But before I can talk to Mr. Thunker Gloomrage, it seems there's another higher-up that I need to deal with. The one and only Mama Gloomrage.
Yes, so the next step is talking to Mama Gloomrage. You don't really know what that is going to be like.
What that entails.
But you do know that as you have made your way through Hazetown, lots more Gloam activity for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But also armored, spiky ogres wearing crazy metal armor, which is not really worn anymore. Carrying massive halberds. The buildings themselves have like bars and metal plating, and
it's a bit edgy for no apparent reason.
Yeah, and you did a little insight check at the end of the last episode, and you kind of got the idea that maybe you're not exactly sure how much or what for, but that maybe this is a little bit performative. You know, the lanterns are all spaced out in the streets, but they're very gothic, curled iron, and lots of metalwork here, lots of stuff like that is interesting to your trained eye. And I believe where we left, you were approaching a very large, like mansion-esque, what do you want to call that? Like a, like a rich neighborhood of a old city.
Yeah.
Where there's still these big gated off mansions. However, this one has been cranked up to 1,000 in terms of its aggressiveness. There are flame column, like basically braziers, like burning everywhere. There's flames going up the whole building. There's those tapestries that hang down over the edges with the Gloomrage logo, which is like a club and a butcher cleaver, crossing over. And the two guards had kind of kept you from going in.
Across their halberds.
Is where you are as of now, Mel.
All right.
I think the guards go, no entry for non-ogres.
I have a meeting with Mama Gloomrage.
You have a meeting?
Well, I have a reason to meet her.
The one guy looks at the other one, he's like, did we have a meeting scheduled today? And the other one's like, I don't know. What he talks like, I don't know, I didn't pay attention. Okay, you can go meet her.
I can?
But only if you have meeting.
Okay. I did say that I have, I would have a meeting with her.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
He is not that bright, so you can tell him whatever you want.
Yeah, I think Mel, again, she's not the necessarily deceptive one.
Okay.
Or anything, so she wasn't expecting this. I do have a meeting with Mrs. Gloomrage. What time is it? Like, do they have meeting times?
No, you don't get to.
It's a schedule.
No, you have no idea.
Okay.
You are probably thinking about this too much.
Yeah. Yes, I do have a meeting with her scheduled very soon. So if you could please let me through.
He looks at his friend and his halberds across and he's like, okay, well, don't do anything bad.
Sounds good.
All right. And he moves his halberd up and he just kind of glares at you as you walk into this.
Okay. Is this like a courtyard?
Yeah, like a courtyard. That's the way. There's a fountain, but instead of water, it's just got fire going in it.
Wait. So is this like liquid fire?
No. It's like the stone structure of a fountain, but instead of water coming down, they have like fire coming up out of it.
That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Okay.
And there are just ogre guards.
Oh.
Like lining the pathway as you go up. And they are all giving you this look. They're all wearing these like intense metal helmets and all this stuff. And as you approach these massive metallic spiked front doors, these two ogres open them for you, and you are led into a very warmly lit, in terms of the fire, wood and metal and polished floors. Pretty nice looking, but still aggressive.
Yeah.
Foyer, throne room-esque type thing. There's more of the mansion obviously behind, but there's this big open area, and sitting at a massive bone and metal chair at the far end of this foyer room is a older ogre woman. She's got white hair pulled back into a long braid that she then has thrown up over her other shoulder.
Nice.
So it's almost like a scarf.
Nice.
And she is sitting there wearing almost like regal armor.
Oh.
It's more polished.
Yeah.
This breastplate, and she's got this massive broadsword across the chair, and she's just tapping her nails on the broadsword.
Okay.
And she's having a conversation with somebody else as you approach.
Out of character, the whole way you're describing this town, but especially this manor, I'm getting like really strong World of Warcraft flashbacks.
Yeah.
From years ago.
Yeah, like the Horde.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, probably pulling from that a little bit.
Okay.
Again, all these ogres are huge, 8 foot tall or bigger. But to the point where, like, to you, this is weird. Like this is... Like, people live in buildings with beds coffee makers. There's like, lights that definitely exist in this world, powered by Brixie's magic. There's intricate, steam-powered devices and things like that.
We have technology.
We have technology, and here you have a district so far that looks like it's ripped out of medieval times.
Yeah.
Which, to Mel, is very bizarre. This is beyond old school. This is
theming.
Yeah, this is theming. Okay. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's having a kind of heated-looking conversation with another ogre who is also armored a little bit more nicely than everybody else.
Okay. I want to step a little closer. Can I hear anything that they're saying?
Make for me a perception check.
My first roll. A nat 20.
A nat 20, okay.
For a 20.
A conversation happening with a nat 20, yeah. You can't hear the ogre that she's talking to's voice with a nat 20. He's facing away from you and whatever, but with a little combo of lip reading and carried voice, you hear Mama Gloomrage speak up.
Oh.
And she's got kind of an older voice, a little like, but she goes like, when was the last time we were able to get to the forge? The guy says something. She goes, concerning. Rally the guard. we'll see what our next plan is. It appears I have a guest.
I clear my throat.
Uh-huh.
Am I interrupting anything?
She kind of like shoves the ogre aside a little bit, and he goes off into the other room. She's like, that depends on what you want. Welcome to Mama's house, she says. And she pulls the broadsword up and stabs it into the ground next to her, so it's like on the side.
Okay. Question, does she stab it into the ground?
You can't tell from here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was forceful, maybe.
Maybe
There's a bunch of slots in the ground where she does this a lot.
Just a specified sword slot.
Yeah.
Nice. I wanted to talk to you about perhaps talking to one Mr. Thunker Gloomrage. I was sent here.
As you say that, roll a persuasion check, especially because you said it very hesitantly.
A horrible 10.
Okay. She stands up from her chair, broadsword picked up out of the ground with a shink. It was stabbed in the ground, and she puts it up over her shoulder. And she steps down the steps, and as she does, you see she's a bit bigger than even Marlock.
Oh.
Yeah. She's pushing 10 feet, maybe a little higher than that. Pretty imposing figure. And she starts walking down towards you. So at least close to double your height.
Okay.
Yep. She's like, why are you here asking about Thunker Gloomrage?
I am an investigator, and there has been goings-on in the main part of Mirelight that have led me here to Thunker.
She starts walking towards you. Ka-thump, ka-thump. You said you were sent here? Who sent you?
Well, I was told to talk to you by your guards on the bridge.
So you're just here, of your own volition, looking for my son, Thunker Gloomrage, today of all days. No one sent you.
I mean, is something special about today?
She just starts chuckling. She starts lowering the broadsword down and pointing it at you. And she goes,
Ma'am, I don't mean any harm. I just came here. There's been shenanigans with devices. They've seemed to have used ogre metal. I'm just here to figure out what's going on.
You keep using words like they and devices. Be clear. Us ogres don't like vagary. And she starts getting closer and closer. And some of the guards start closing in a little bit on the sides.
Okay. The Gallows family, they are
I know who the Gallows family are.
The Gallows family and the Farthing family in the Skyline have been working on new enchanted devices, one of which they presented at a party. It went horrible. I'm just going through the story.
I think she was walking closer to you, but then as you ask somebody to explain and you can tell they're giving you a little bit of a life story, she kind of stops for a second and she puts the sword back up on her shoulder.
Yeah, I just go
waiting.
through.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
But the presentation went wrong. The device short-circuited, but I managed to bring it to an expert. Her name is Brixie. Probably know her. And through analysis of the composition of the thing, I'm just panically going through everything. It seems like it might have been ogre metal, so she pointed me to Thunker Gloomrage, and I'm here.
She puts her hands up to her guards and they stop moving. And then she's just going to walk towards you, sword on her shoulder. She just gets close, and then she kneels down where she's still a little bit taller than you, but she kneels down. She looks you square in the eyes, and she's going to make an insight check on you. And she's going to go, why didn't you start with that? You know Brixie?
Yeah?
And she sent you here?
I mean, yes?
You should have just opened with that.
Oh.
I would have not bothered with all of this. And she gestures to everything. And she claps you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And she goes, you did pick a bad day to come, though. Or maybe a good day. I suppose we'll find out. Come with me.
What?
Yep. Oh. And she just kind of stands back up. And she starts guiding you past the throne room
Okay.
and past the same direction that one of these other ogres went. And as she gets up to this door, this big wooden door, she takes the sword and she puts it in like an umbrella holder style thing on the side. And she takes off her like armor breastplate piece. She hangs it up on the wall. And underneath, you can see that she's actually wearing like pretty normal clothes for, an ogre.
Yeah.
And she looks down at you and she goes, "An investigator, you say?
Yes.
So I can trust that you can keep your mouth shut about certain things I'm about to show you?
Yes.
Good. Come into the real Haze Town." And she opens up the door. And as she opens the door, you are entered into this kind of like tunnel stairwell that's going down.
Oh.
And as you go down, you start hearing the sounds of music. You start hearing you start smelling the smells of delicious cooking and a lot of noises as you start going down below the ground.
I ask Marv in my head, "You ever seen any of this?"
Marv's like, I really thought the ogres were just a bunch of spear-wielding, armor-wielding, aggressive people. I have no idea what's about to happen.
This will be interesting.
And you go down these stairs, and as you're going down, the stairs are huge because she has to fit.
Yeah.
You go down and you enter into like what can best be described as a marketplace/town underground. This is a massive, massive cavern that is full of ogres, and not just ogres. There's other people here too. So the people who have gotten the pass, as it were, and you notice that there are some guards here for sure, but they're not as aggressively armored as they were upstairs.
Oh.
And actually, the metalwork on some of these buildings that are built into the sides of the rock, the vendor stalls, there are fountains down here.
Oh.
There are beautiful sculptures, and the amount of food that you smell is amazing.
Oh.
And you are led into the true Haze Town, which is a hub of ogre awesomeness.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Follow me. We'll go to the war room."
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. I just look around and say, "So this is where Marlock learned to cook his noodles."
She pauses and she goes, "You know Marlock?"
"Oh yeah, I live above his noodle house."
Dude, you really buried the lead on that one. You should have started with that first.
Well, I'm not used to telling people a lot about me.
That's fair. I suppose neither am I. Well, Marlock's a nephew of mine. So, what he learned, I taught him.
Yeah.
And she's
you
like,
taught him well.
"Don't get soft on me. We're still in Haze Town." And she starts walking by and people are like, "Hello, mama," like that kind of vibe. And there's like little ogre kids that are still taller than you running around, and lots of noodle huts, lots of like big, meats and things and cheeses, and the smell is epic.
I think I kind of walk up next to her.
Mhm.
Why all the subterfuge?
As she walks along, she's like, "Well, we found that years ago, many, many generations, that ogres are not often looked at with, what's the word? They're looked at in a way that you assume that they'll fight you and eat you and break all your bones and steal your children, that sort of thing. So we figured that because of that fear, we could use it to our advantage. Some of my ancestors came up with the plan of Haze Town." And she looks at you and she's like, "Not to be complete subterfuge, though. That sword is a favorite of mine, and I do use it in battle. But that is not all we are about. But it has worked in our favor. It's kept the MMCD out of our business. It's allowed us to take care of our own. And, yeah, the city up above it's not totally for show, but you get the idea."
Yeah.
I
had noticed up above, at least, the gloam is a lot more active here.
That,
isn't
unfortunately, is a reality of where we are, yes. Partially why we don't live on the surface.
We live underground. The houses you see people enter into often have ways down below.
Oh.
Not to say that we don't deal with our own gloam spawn down here as well, but it's less than up on the surface.
Oh, okay.
And so, that's part of the deal. We deal with our own gloam spawn up above. Those of us have to battle when we do, but it helps protect those down here.
Do you know why the gloam?
Why?
Yeah.
No.
It's not. I have a history of fighting gloam spawn, and here it's.
She's like,
so
oh,
much.
do you? That's good to know. Might work well to our advantage.
Oh.
And what were you saying about here?
And I was just gonna say, and the rest of the city isn't anything like this.
Well, I have my theories, but that's a conversation for another time. Come this way.
And she like leads you through the market, and yeah, just like there's ogres yelling out, and there's like food for sale and everything. You also see like lots of forging for the most part, the clang of hammers on anvils, lots of metalwork, but not all weapons and armor. A lot of it is decorative.
Yeah. Little gadgets and.
Yeah, gadgets and a lot of just like sculptures and things like that, statues, things of that nature. People working with that kind of thing, stuff that you actually probably haven't seen because there kind of stays in Hazetown.
Yeah,
the most part.
mostly.
Yep, and she leads you through the caves to this side tunnel, and as you go through, there's some guards there, and they give her the nod, and she leads you into this tunnel that goes up again.
Oh.
And you find yourself going back up, presumably to surface level, and you go through a hatch in the floor, and you arrive in this room, a dome room.
Oh,
kind of. You can see out through glass windows.
Oh, it's
into
like
the city, like a geodesic dome.
Nice.
And in here is a very, very large table with a map of Mirelight, somewhat, but mostly Hazetown.
Okay.
And there's some people standing around, dressed nicely as well. And Mama Gloomrage goes right past the table, right past all the people, and goes to a like kitchen in the back area. And she's like, come have a seat, I'll whip you up something.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And she goes and gets behind the counter, and she fires up a flat plate grill, hibachi grill style thing. And throws down like a couple eggs, some meat. You don't know what she's making, and she starts cooking while she's talking.
Okay.
Yep.
On the people standing around the table, are they all ogres, or are there?
I think in this case, yes, they're all ogres.
Okay.
This is like official business.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I go. So, why did you bring me here?
Private place we can talk, and I can assess you.
She waves a butcher knife your direction, then goes back to chopping things.
You came on a day looking for my son.
Yes.
Happened to be a day that we also plan on looking for him. If you catch my drift.
Oh, no.
It's been about a week now. He went silent. And we sent one of ours to search around the forge.
Oh.
And have not heard word back. The gloam spawn are even thicker, it seems, around his forge than normal.
What's the forge?
Thunker's Forge. It's on the outskirts of town.
Oh.
It's where he does most of his work.
That's where he was last seen?
Oh, it's where he always is.
Oh.
He doesn't leave much. He's a little bit of a...
She kind of smirks at this.
Homebody.
Ah.
So it wasn't too strange for a few days to go by at first, but soon after, communication went down and that side of the city went relatively dark, about a little over a week now.
I think back a week in my memory. When was that? Because it's been a few days.
Yeah, I actually, she'd probably say it's probably closer to 2 weeks now.
2 weeks? Oh.
Yeah, about 2 weeks now. You get the feeling that was kind of at the beginning of love when Lena sort of showed up on your doorstep.
Okay.
Yeah, around that time.
And you haven't managed to find anything?
We haven't managed to get close enough.
Oh.
But in the defense of the ogres we sent, I just sent one or two trying to
See if
they could find out, and they did not return. The Gloomspawn are a problem on the surface. That is for sure.
Oh.
But you say you're an investigator who fights Gloomspawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, perhaps we can solve this problem and help each other out.
All right. So, closer to 2 weeks. And have you sent any other search parties other than the first one?
No, this was just recently that this has happened.
Okay.
We assumed, you don't assume much right away. He's a grown ogre. He is squirreled away in his home often, or in his forge often, for days on end, coming up with new sculptures and devices for us. He designed my sword and armor, for example, and he's got quite the smith's touch. But only just recently. But I was just speaking to one of my generals, and she gestures over to the guy that was in the throne room.
Okay.
And we were planning on a larger search party, as it were.
All right. I have another missing persons case that I am working on.
Okay.
That's around the same time period that did your son ever do dealings with any of the Gallows family, or?
No, he would never. She chops something extra sharp down. She's like, no, the Gallows family are a poison on this city.
Agreed.
They too have tried to have a presence in Hayes Town. We've been less successful at keeping them at bay on occasion.
Oh.
They like to do dealings here, and some of our ogres, they're willing to trade metals for the right price, unfortunately. But not Thunker. He's a good boy. And she starts chopping more.
Okay.
She grabs a sauce thing from the side and squirts, and you can't really see what's happening, and then all of a sudden she flips the butcher knife in the air, catches it, and slams it down on the table, and then she you hear scooping, putting it on a plate, and then she spins around and she slides 2 plates forward.
Oh.
One for you, one for her. And it's
What
just
did she
straight
make?
up like a breakfast sandwich.
Nice.
Yeah, like a bacon, egg, cheese, bacon, egg, more bacon.
Nice.
And then this big old thing, just greasy pile of massive nonsense. And she puts it on the table, and it's it would be way far too big for you to even remotely eat.
Yeah.
And so she just looks at you. She goes, "Oh, sorry. Sometimes I forget to make things people-sized." And she just takes her knife and she just smushes the sandwich down so it becomes this flat circle that you could then eat.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I always like to eat while we discuss.
I like that methodology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your son, you'd say, wouldn't do dealings with the Gallows family.
I mean, no. Not of his own free will, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. My missing persons case is for a young girl who I believe was kidnapped by the Gallows family and is also tied to the device that they tried to put out. And the same might be for your son. I'm just drawing to conclusions here, but...
You think the Gallows family has Thunker?
Or is using him against his will anyway.
Well, the forge is still lit. We know that. The smoke still pours out.
Okay.
So whatever's happening there, I too have my concerns.
I can help you with your
How?
rescue mission.
How would you go about it?
You've tried sending 1 or 2, right?
Of course.
They haven't returned. How many did you plan to send this time?
She she clears her throat and she's like, "General, how many did we assemble?" And he pipes up and he bows to her and he's like, "Yes, we have gathered 18 warriors for today. Anything should be able to be handled by that."
18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a good amount. She's just doing mental how bad is this versus how good are these people? If you and your group of warriors could provide enough of a distraction for however many gloam spawn are to be there. I might be able to go through, and depending on if the gloam spawn run out or whatever, then you might be able to come through as well.
So you want us to provide the distraction, and you'll go in and see about my son.
Yes.
She kind of chuckles. She goes,
I like it. This is good too, because one of the things you must do before ogres will help you is prove your worth. So this will work tenfold for you and for us.
Sounds like a deal.
Good. It is a deal.
and she spits on her hand and she holds it out towards you.
I spit on my hand as well.
And shake her hand. Good.
Good old fashioned.
Yep. And
All
then
right.
she sits back for a second and she looks around at her people.
I
She
take a
looks-
bite of my sandwich.
it's the best sandwich you've ever had.
Nice.
Like, Marlock's noodles are good. This is insane.
Oh, okay.
This is so good. And she kind of wipes her grease off on her hands. She eats her sandwich, and she's just kind of 1,000 yards staring out the window.
Mm.
And as you kind of follow her gaze a little bit, you can see she's looking towards the edges of the town, and you can see rough distance in terms of that, like a darker section where the mist would be and stuff, where it looks like it's not just hot fog and haze that way. There's kind of like Merkborough,
Yeah.
the smog section. She's looking off that
You
way.
can tell.
You can tell that she's probably looking towards the forge.
She goes, you asked me about the subterfuge and why we do what we do.
Yeah.
You want to know the most interesting thing?
And she looks out that way.
And she goes, it's not even pronounced Gloomrage. Historically,
It isn't?
no, it's Gloomrage. You know what that means in ogre?
No.
Great cook.
And she just kind of chuckles to herself.
If the Gallows family is indeed causing problems for the Gloomrage clan, then we'll just have to cause problems back.
I like that.
What do you need? We intend to leave immediately.
I just look at some of my bruises from the gloom spawn and say, I might need a little bit of pick me up.
You want to take a short rest, technically?
Yeah, I was yeah.
She's sitting here. You're eating breakfast sandwiches. They're delicious. You can absolutely take a short rest, and however many dice you want to use, up to you. I believe that recovers your spells too as a warlock.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I finish the sandwich and go, all right, this is unexpected, but unexpected has been the past around 2 weeks of my life, so it's nothing new. All right, we've got a plan. If we don't find Thunker, what do you intend to do?
She kind of looks out and across the city again, and she's like, tear apart Mirelight until I do.
Fair enough.
She calls over to one of her warrior guys too, and snaps her fingers, and he hands her this tube with a string on the end, and she hands it to you, and she's like, in case anything goes wrong, or in case you find Thunker and are able to get to him, point this up, pull the string, and a flare will launch into the sky.
Okay.
If you're inside the forge, well, you'll have to
That's-
figure it out.
Yeah,
Aim for
that's-
a window.
Sounds about right.
Yep. And
Alright.
she goes over, and you see that she disappears for a little bit while you're resting and whatnot. She comes back, and she is wearing not the decorative armor that she was
Yeah.
wearing before. She's just straight up wearing like a leather apron, but she puts on like this cowl thing that gives her upper shoulder armor and shoulder pad armor, but she does have that sword. And she
Nice.
slips it onto her back, and she also has her cleaver, her cooking cleaver on her waist. Yeah.
This is the true
Yeah, the true Gloomrage.
Gloomrage
Yeah.
or whatever.
Gloomrage. Yeah, but it's just Gloomrage now.
I like it.
And she goes, well, I don't want to waste any time. I gotta say one thing, though.
What?
I never caught your name.
Oh, Mel Ashgrave.
Mel Ashgrave, when we get done with this, whatever you need from my son or the Gloomrage clan, well, consider us friends.
I'd say it goes both ways.
All
And
right.
I hold out my hands.
All right, she gives you another handshake, and you guys disembark from the dome here
All right.
and out into the
City?
city.
I think as we go out, I say to Marv, you ready for this?
He's like, I'm ready for anything. Honestly, I can't wait for to get into some tussles because I sure am interested to see if this thing's got a little bit more bite.
And
Yeah.
the sword glows a little bit again.
Oh, let's hope Brixie's thingy thing that she did holds up.
Yep. And you guys head out into the district. You'd been in this like cozy, cozy might not be the best word for it, but you've been in this dome. There was smells of cooking. There was talking. People were good to go. You had been down in the true Hazetown, the caves underneath. Very warm and inviting. Lots of fire, lots of everything. Even coming up the main area towards town, the warmth, or towards the mansion, the warmth of the fire and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think immediately when you step outside through these doors, you are reminded of what she said about Hazetown. There are parts of it that is not for show, and that is the gloam activity.
Yeah.
The mist is thick, and you immediately, a chill runs up your spine, and you're less than 2 feet out of the door. The door closes behind you, and this hush kind of goes over the crowd of ogres and Mama Gloomrage here. And you guys start wandering along.
Go out. I think as just in this thicker fog, in this thicker, gloam area, I just want to be on high alert.
Okay.
I think for this and for everything.
Yeah, make a perception check while you're kind of scanning around and looking.
18?
An 18. Okay. Yeah, you start walking a little bit further away. You get to this part there's a dirt road going along. And she says,
now, you have to go across the city level to get to the forge. Normally, this is lit. Normally, we have ways of traveling here, and Thunker himself has a bit of a vehicle that he uses on occasion when he does decide to leave home. But everything's gone dark.
Oh.
I imagine the journey will be perilous. So stay close, stay tight. We'll spread apart once we get closer to the forge.
You are kind of looking at her, and, there's ogres around. They're all kind of chatting with themselves. They've got armor on and whatnot. And you kind of, something catches your eye just beyond her into the mist, kind of off to the side of the conversation a little bit. Little shape moving quickly in the mist, and then the mist starts to look a little bit different, and it's not white anymore.
Oh.
And you suddenly see this green, shiny mixture,
Green?
also a cloud of some kind coming this way.
Shout, look out!
Okay.
And point.
And as you say, look out and point, I need you to roll initiative as appearing from this green kind of mixture of fog, this sort of poisonous cloud is extending towards the group of ogres, is this kind of gorilla-looking gloam spawn with huge pointy ears, teeth pointing up and everything, but just like an upper tooth thing, no lower jaw, and just like this cloud, specifically a fetid cloud, pouring out from this kind of misty, foggy nonsense. And not just one, not just two, but about a dozen.
Oh.
And burst into attacking these ogres.
This is wild.
Yeah.
This is not something Mel was prepared for.
Yep. And you see Mama Gloomrage go, form up! And all the ogres get together, and we're not going to fight with 18 ogres or 12 guys, but we are going to say that battle ensues amongst these ogres, and as well as you and Mama Gloomrage. And
I pull out
need
my
you to roll
sword.
initiative.
I got a 19.
A 19. Oh, interesting. What's your dex?
My dex?
Yeah.
Oh,
Score.
15?
Okay, you're first.
Okay.
One of my bad guys
Oh.
Rolled quite well. So we'll say for the sake of this, 2 of them kind of square up against you and Mama Gloomrage. And she pulls out her cleaver in one hand, this massive sword in the other, and these 2 gorilla-like things kind of bound towards you. But it's technically your turn first. However, as the gas spreads out towards you, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. And this isn't oh, no, never mind. Yeah. A 12.
A 12 is barely enough. Meets it, beats it.
Okay.
The DC was 12. So you feel this poison get into your blood system, maybe a little bit of your tiefling power or whatever you're able to burn a little extra hot.
Yeah, I think, my eyes flash yellow for a second, and I kind of, shake myself a little bit and get that out.
Okay. And it is your turn. This one comes towards you. It's probably about 10 feet away.
Okay.
And it rears back on its hind legs and bashes its chest, and its crazy jaw of open grossness is there. But for the time being, you are not poisoned.
All right. So this thing is 10 feet away from me?
Yeah,
right?
just about.
Okay. I'm going to hold up Marv's new sword.
Yeah, a little extra long, the carved, brixy magic that got turned blue or turned green. Yeah, glowing up the backside of the sword. Marv's like, ha, here we go.
Let's try this out. And I slash through the air to cast an Eldritch Blast at this thing.
Remember, you get 2 now.
Oh, right.
Yep. You're just level 5, so you get the chance to do 2.
Okay. Can I do them at different targets or no?
You can.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hold up the sword and slash through the air.
Yeah. A little extra power, This is because you gained a level in Warlock, but we'll also say it's because Marv got an upgrade and the double slash slashing towards these things.
First one doesn't hit.
What'd you get?
10.
Oh, okay. Doesn't hit, you're right.
Figured that wouldn't, but I want to attack the other one.
Even though you missed the one?
Or actually, yeah, I can choose. So, yeah, I'll just re-attack the first one, see if this slightly better. A 13?
13 hits.
Oh, okay.
It slashes through. He, reared up to bang his chest. The first slash comes by, and he, shifts his body sideways, and the slash of energy goes off into the mist. But he, watched it go and didn't pay attention to the second one coming.
Hits him in the side of the head for 12 force damage.
Whoa, nice.
I just pump my fist a little and go, yeah.
Got him.
Got it.
Okay.
And I think, do I want to move backwards? For this, guys, we're kind of in a group of people, right? So I might not have room to actually
I think in terms of what's happening around you, all these other ogres have joined into battle, and there's it's almost like you're the middle of a circle of being surrounded by these things.
Okay.
So there's gas everywhere. It'd be hard to, it's not that you couldn't move around, but it'd be hard to get away or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'll just stay there for a second.
Okay. Then it's this thing's turn. The one that you attacked rushes its extra 10 feet towards you, and its cloud of poison you have already succeeded against on this one, and so it kind of starts to diminish a little bit from the sky. You can only do this once per day.
Oh.
But what it can do instead is it can reach forward, and it curls its hand into this fist, and it goes for a punch attack, and at the same time he has these sharp gouging teeth, so it's going to do a multi-attack against you. First one hits with the punch for a 22.
Oh yeah.
16 for the second one.
Technically does hit.
Okay. Here we go. First from the punch. Oh, come on. You only take 1 damage.
Oh, thank you.
But that's not that bad. It rolled pretty bad. So a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
From this thing as it punches and slashes towards you.
As this thing comes closer to me, You know, so you said it's like a gorilla,
Yeah, in shape, yeah.
but with like no lower jaw.
No lower jaw and these crazy sideways pointing ears that go out really far.
Weird.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, just gorilla-esque, but not a gorilla in terms of its head. Its head almost looks more like a, I don't know. That's hard to describe.
I think I get what you're going for.
But mostly just upper teeth. It's very strange looking. But this, again, swirling gloam spawn mist creating this creature as it looms towards you.
Right.
You hear this yell of battle cry behind you. And she's like, "For the Gloomrage clan!" And you look back, and Mama Gloomrage has a cleaver and a sword above her head crossed, and then she like leaps forward and just comes down with this like X attack on the other one. And she brings down her multi-attack. Oh, I did so bad on the first one. Sorry, Mama Gloomrage.
No.
The sword comes down and she swings it wide, but it's so big and she's so big, she's striking at something that's not that big itself, and so she misses, but she like flips the cleaver around in her hand and smacks this thing for the second attack.
Get it.
Leaves into it for a total of 10 damage.
Remind me not to get on her bad side.
Yeah. And she looks towards you, and she just goes...
Just give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And she's like, "Show me what you got." And
right.
The other thing is going to rear back and try to poison Mama Gloomrage.
Don't do that.
She gets poisoned.
Oh, no.
She got a little close, and she inhales this cloud, and so she has disadvantage on her ability checks for the time being.
Okay.
It's not the damage. It's not the poison damage. It's the,
Its ability.
Can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both, and cannot take reactions.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
that's the style. Okay, so that is her turn, and she has been poisoned. We come back around to your turn. This one in front of you, growling its gloom spunny growl.
Okay, this thing's in front of me. How far away is the other one?
I'd say Mama Gloomrage is probably about 20 feet away from you, kind of fighting her own thing.
Okay. Gloomrage. Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to roll for how the rest of the fight's going.
Oh no. Okay. I am kind of I haven't done this in a little while, but I kind of take a deep breath and focus, and I cast Armor of Agathis as some of the mist kind of swirls around me and freezes. So that is going to...
When I attack you,
it's
right?
It's when you attack me.
It's just 10 points of damage, I think. Is that accurate?
If you hit me with a melee attack, you take 15 cold damage.
15. And then as long as you have the temp HP, it works?
Yeah.
And how much temp HP is it?
I only have 5, but 5 extra.
That doesn't seem right. Yeah. I think it's equal. I think it's equal damage to HP. So at the very minimum, depending on how much damage I do, you'll do 15 damage back. But if I don't do 15, this will trigger twice.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's actually all I'm going to do this round. I'm going to save some of my things. So, but I do have that extra armor.
Okay. Well, it is this thing's turn, so it rears back, and it goes for this melee attack, multi-attack again here.
Bring it on.
One of them, 14?
No.
Okay. Well, the other one's a 20.
Oh, that does hit.
Not a nat 20, just a dirty 20. So it is going to, with the bite, come down on you
Dodge out of the way
for 6 damage.
Okay.
Did pretty good that time, but not
you-
enough to break through your temp, and it just takes 15.
It just takes 15 cold damage.
Well, hot dang, this thing is looking pretty beat up.
All right.
And it is
kind of...
It like... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of... like, you hit me with that bite, but I think some of that ice kind of reverberates back into the mist and kind of freezes some of it.
Nice. And it starts to dissipate slightly as it's pretty weakened. This gloam spawn diminishing.
Right.
Okay, it is Mama's turn. She is just going to do what she does, which is 2 giant attacks.
Sounds great.
Her sword, her sword's not working for her.
Oh,
Just a 12.
you can get it.
Her butcher knife is the winner today. She spins it around again. The
Right.
sword goes, and the gorilla monkey ducks underneath this big, slow broadsword coming towards her, and she's able to spin around and hit it with her cleaver once more. Oh boy.
Cleave it.
That's 10 more damage
Ooh.
from Mama from just her cleaver. So she's doing good against this other one as well, as it rears back, takes the hit, and then goes for like a double uppercut on Mama Gloomrage because she's went down low. Only hits with 1 though.
Okay.
So
we're doing good. We're doing good.
Okay. Few damage on Mama Gloomrage this time.
What's the rest of the fight? How's that going?
Well, I rolled last time and it was not going well
Aw.
for the ogres, so we're gonna roll again. I think you kind of that was better. I think you kind of scan around and you see that there's like 2 of the 18 ogres that are downed.
Oh.
They are injured. It was not going well, but as you look back this next time, you see that they've kind of pulled those guys to the center, stabilized them, and they're kind of forming up and taking down some of these gloam spawn. This is a pretty intense attack.
Yeah, this is
For what?
high scale.
Yeah. Seems weird almost.
Okay.
But the ogres are succeeding on this next round. We come back around to your turn.
All right, my turn again. I still have Armor Magnus on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm saving.
The guy in front of you diminished quite a bit, slunked down to one, one arm is down on the ground.
All right. I think I'm in melee. So I think the sword just lights up with that green energy for a second as I take another Eldritch Blast at this thing. Oh, I think that's the first time I've rolled a crit on an attack this campaign.
I don't know about this campaign, but in a while.
At least in a while. Yeah, natural 20 for 27.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so this is your one of your blasts.
One of my blasts.
Okay.
On this thing.
So max first dice and then roll it.
Ooh. Okay, not a lot. Could have been worse.
Doesn't need much.
A 16?
16 damage?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Take
okay.
this thing out. That easily finishes it off.
So I think I'm in melee with this. So I think the sword just lights up with that green energy, but it doesn't have time to
To leave
slash
the blade.
out.
Yeah.
And so I slash through this thing, and it kind of flashes with that energy and explodes.
Explodes.
I think,
Okay.
into
So
that
like you
green-
slash through it. Yeah, it just like dissipates completely and poof, blasts back into the mist.
All right.
And Marv's like, that was fun. And
All right.
it's Mama's turn. Oh
What?
no, you still have one,
I have one more
extra
attack.
blast, don't you?
I have more attacks now.
All right.
So I think I do that, and I turn around to
Epic spin maneuver.
epic spin maneuver, follow through with the slash, and that second burst of energy slashes out towards the other one for 23.
Yeah, absolutely
Okay.
hits.
I've been rolling surprisingly good this session. Only for 7 damage, though.
7 damage. Unfortunately, not quite enough. Blasts into it, though, and it gets knocked backwards slightly and flips around. And I think Mama Gloomrage looks towards you. She gives you a satisfied nod.
I
And
nod
then
back.
she steps up to her whole height,
Oh,
takes the broadsword around. We'll see if she hits this time.
hopefully.
And she is going to slam down with it with the broadsword to
Do it.
nope.
Why?
She goes
Oh,
down to
no.
slam, and the thing rolls out of the way, and she's like, "Come on!" She just kind of like drops the broadsword.
You ruined the vibe.
She got a nat 20 on her cleaver, so this cleaver is her thing. She spins it around, and she
wow.
just throws it down into the ground, and it like goes straight through the gloam spawn creation and
Nice.
stabs into the stone below, and and like sticks. And as it does, this thing just dissipates out
Nice.
across the ground. As you look back, you see that most of these crazy gorilla Gloomspawn have been defeated, and there are 3 total ogres that are immediately like covered in bruises, like beat up. One of them's coughing with that poison, and you see Mama Gloomrage is like, "Get him back inside. We'll continue this." And she turns and faces you. She sheathes her broadsword and puts her cleaver away.
Nice job.
Not bad yourself. That was more than I expected on the first step out, but I think we'll just need to be cautious.
I think I kind of like brush myself off. Have you seen those types of
No, I've seen all
Gloomspawn?
types of Gloomspawn. But no, I guess not, but that's...
It's weird. This whole thing with all of the activity picking up. It's weird.
It is weird. It's gotten dangerous to be on the streets in the last 2 weeks. All right. And she's like, form up!
And they all form up around her, and she goes,
All right.
Onward to Thunkers.
To Thunkers. 2
And-
answers, hopefully.
Hopefully.
and you guys head off into the darkness, slowly coming, the sunset getting closer,
Yeah.
and the forge on the horizon, in theory.
They said this was lighted, but it went dark.
Mm-hmm.
As we pass down this road, are there lights,
There are street lamps, yeah.
but they're
They're dark.
fizzled out?
Mhm.
I want to go up to one.
Okay.
And I want to see if I can take a good look at where the light would be coming from.
Yeah.
The bulb, whatever.
Yeah.
Is this broken or is it just out?
Go ahead and...
Like investigation?
Yeah, we'll go with investigation. Or arcana, up to you.
19?
19. Yeah, you go up there and you look at it and you can tell that this is like... almost like a gas
Yeah.
provided lantern.
It's
like
not.
Flame lantern.
Mm-hmm.
It's just off, but it must come from a source somewhere. And I think Mama Gloomrage on a 19, she comes up and she's like,
Yes, Thunker's Forge provided the power for most of the lights on this side of town.
Oh.
And one of our first inklings was something was wrong was a few days ago, the lights went out. And that's when everything started to get, well, a little extra dangerous.
All right.
So I'm hoping that we can relight the forge power for this section of the city.
Hope. Push that back.
Yes.
All right.
She claps you on the shoulder and she's like, "You're good in a fight, Ashgrave."
Thank you. You too.
Yep. And she goes, "Maybe we'll make you a Gloomrage yet."
and she pats you on the back way too hard.
Oh.
And you guys start wandering off into the dark parts of Hazetown,
Right.
and that is where we're going to end this week's episode
Oh.
of combat and ogre fun.
That was fun.
No,
That took a turn.
yeah, don't worry, we're only partway there.
Oh, no.
All right, thank you all for enjoying and listening to our nonsense.
Yeah, leave us a comment, leave us a star, whatever.
Yeah,
Thanks for listening to our adventures
that's right. And we will see you on another adventure next week.
on
Dadventurous.
Dadventurous.